welcome back in, monster breeders. Back with some more The Monster Breeder. I did complete the catacombs like I mentioned before, and to do that I did have to kind of peek ahead, but we had all of our new ants grow up. Let's take a peek at that. So we have Pinchy, a little bit of a spoiler here. This is the male that we had. So I'm gonna go with 2M, just meaning generation 2 male. Just for ease of catching eye on that for now. I'm still kind of wondering what system I should use for that. I do kind of want to keep track of that. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with him. So 2.1 years is already a improvement in lifespan. We were at 1.8, I believe, for the original generation. We have 62 agility on this bad boy. Way higher than our earlier ants. These are up there with like Small. Where are you at, Small? Yeah, Small. Small's at 62. Small has already leveled up quite a bit. In fact, I guess you have some more level ups. But we've already got our agility skills here. So, yeah, very high agility. Basically started off with being able to attack twice, which is massive in my opinion. Beyond that, resistance is decent at 47. Look at this, 26, 25. So very happy with that. What else here? Not particularly great on like the attack stuff or anything. This is from just the food that he ate. Do remember that we gave him some of the special food items that he could eat, which is partly what raised, I think, the resistance and the agility a little bit. But either way, good specimen here. Very good. 2.1 years also is just several extra turns for being able to get more stats before we need to do another breed. Beyond that, we have the 3 females down here. You can see 56 agility, again, pretty good. That tameness is doable. I do wish that they were tamer, but that's okay. 2.1 years here, 41 resilience. We'll look at the next one. Only 2 years, 41 resistance, 60 agility here, but I think we're gonna go with Tickles. Tickles here has 57, which is a little lower, but she also has the 2.1 years lifespan. And I think that's worthwhile. Breeding for some extra lifespan would really open these guys up just to get more stats before I need to breed them. So that is gonna be my plan. I think we're gonna get rid of these 2. They're superfluous to me now. That also means I think we're going to get rid of Old Man here. He's only got 55 agility. He does have 7 turns, but he doesn't have anything else that's like particularly amazing. In fact, we even have higher resilience here. So yeah, I think we are done there. Yeah, I'm just thinking if I want to do that now or later. So let's go ahead and rename. You're going to be Cell. You're going to be a Cell. I think you're going to be a Cell. Just got to streamline things here a little bit. Do I want to take any parts? Not really. Another thing that we did have is research complete. So we got the combat surgery for mammals done. So the last one we need is hybrid. We don't have a hybrid vivisection done, so we can't do that. We probably want to increase organ removal and get that to a point where we can get good organs. So let's go ahead and start working on that. 8 turns is, a decent chunk of a year, so that's going to take a hot minute. We got new stock and new stock. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to afford too much. Let's go ahead and get those cells so we can get a proper look at our finances. So we want to go to sell. I don't think we're going to vivisect. I don't think it's bug meat, which is the cheap one to buy. Yeah, look at this. They're actually even worth more than we were before. So we're going to get rid of sell. Yeah, you're the level 5 guy. That's fine. Okay, same basic price for this one. So I'm guessing this is a combination of stats. That's not terrible, but I don't think I would use it right now. Probably better for the liquidity of cash. Ooh, look at this one. Yeah. 407. And we're definitely on sell. I'm always so paranoid about that. That's a horrible UI. All right, so we have Pinchy and Tickles. I think you're going to be Pinchies, just to make that even funnier. All right, Pinchies and Tickles. And I guess I should change that, the match. Okay, we got those. We got our dire alligators. We do have our wolves. They're at about half of their lifespan, so I'm not in super hurry. We have used them a couple times recently, so I think they justify their cost. We do have our sapphire beetle. I will probably want to try to get a breed with, it's going to probably be tickles when this thing gets towards old age, just to make some use of it. And who knows, maybe we'll make a cool hybrid or something out of it. Another one is we have outsider here. Originally, when I thought we had to worry about crossbreeding was the reason I was thinking about keeping this. I don't think we keep him anymore. He doesn't have anything that's like stellar. I guess his poison damage is all right. I guess her poison damage, but we don't need it. If I can do Smole and Chad, that's going to be my breeding pair. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one too. So outsider, you are a good girl, so you're not going to get chopped up. We could actually use this. Sure. All right, let's go equip that on you. Leather gauntlet. There we go. And actually, if I put on this greave, is that going to change anything? Yeah, we would lose 1 agility. I'm not going to do that yet. Need a little bit more strength before I can justify that. Okay, so breeding pair, breeding pair, breeding pair, breeding pair, and the one off. So very, very happy with where we're at on our monster stable at the moment. Okay, we have finished agility now on Meaty. Excellent, excellent. So that takes us up to 39. Still pretty sad amounts there. And is it 39 for both of you? No, 27, but you'll get 12 more. Yeah, so you'll end up at the same place, basically. That's fine, but just behind. So we need to remember Way actually needs more levels than Meaty. So we should try to hit Way if we only can fit 1 alligator into our fight. All right, and our sapphire beetle. You are at the halfway point, friends. I think I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna stop getting this. We're not gonna make it long enough. Well, no. The greed, go greed, go greed. I'm not learning my lesson like I should on that. Okay, we have new stock. I'm probably not gonna be able to afford it. It is more alchemy stuff. If we go to our alchemist, we do need to get him going again. Fever poison. A poison loses energy. Sure. He can make 5 of those per turn. I hope we're getting a lot of XP out of that. We had Edgar the Kind, good healer. Yeah, you only have 22 alchemy skill. Why did I think we had... Oh, 55 was the guy that we couldn't hire. Yeah. I am not impressed with that skill level. We need to pay attention to that and see how fast he levels. 22 is not really doing it for me. All right, we had new stock and we have the Druid's Fair. Let's check the Druid's Fair. I'm broke, so, you know. Green Raider Ant, a Dread Wolf. Raider Pack Attack, Dire Alligator, a Battle Rat. Flawless Defense, I wonder what that is. Druids, it dodges every melee attack for the turn using this ability. Ooh. That's cool. You were total spininess. Yeah, you got the spikes. A horrid worm is a subspecies of vampire worm. Has 2 abilities, Greater Lifesteal and Killer's Revival. It can regain more hit points after a successful bite. Killer's Revival allows it to replenish hit points to maximum if a melee attack results in a kill. Wow, what a beast! But we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. Yeah, no. Ditto here. I would like. You're the agility one, aren't you? Okay, let's go do our other fight, and then we'll come back here and see what we can actually afford because. 2,000, just over 2,000, so we have 1,300 to spend, which isn't much. Okay, let's see about the tournament. Okay, no special reward, so we're just looking for either doable or good money, and really, we don't have a choice. It's open game, and we're still not quite ready to bump up, although I'm hopeful. Wow, even at the easier one, level 5 for Hardy Walter with a 2-handed flaming sword. I don't love that if I'm being honest. We have a wolf hybrid that's not very scary. Okay. This is not lethal or anything. We bring our own equipment. All right, I think we're gonna bring in Babel and Harold. And then I think we're gonna go in on our new ants. Well, this is kind of a hard fight with those humans. Let's bring in Smole and Chad. I don't think those ants are gonna be up for this one. Okay, boys. I believe in you. Okay, they're all melee. Let's go to here. I gotta be careful because I only have 2 melee people. We really need to down one of them on the way in. Anybody, doesn't matter who, but somebody's got to go down like right away. Because I'm gonna struggle to block this many. Alright, zip up to here. Do we have shots? Very bad ones. So if we move up 1. Alright, take the shot. Nice start. That's fine. That's a good start. Can we hit? No. I think we're gonna chill there. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Alright, so he should be able to make contact next turn. I need to be prepared for that. Alright. You. Beautiful. Okay, I'm taking the best shot that we have. Alright, and then let's put... Oh, that's so bad. Let's try to put some fear into you. Okay, whiff. I'm worried that they're going to be able to reach. I'm going to block. I don't want a big oops there. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, everybody's safe. We have easy shots. Now, you're not the best person to shoot because you have a chance to block, but you are my cleanest shot at the moment. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Okay, I'm not impressed with that. Not impressed with that at all. All right, you. Nobody's been damaged yet. Okay, got the fear in him. All right, we're focus firing this guy. He's out of energy now. At least those blocks took up a whole bunch. Ooh, we have a 3rd attack. Okay, well now we're gonna be pretty safe. Oh, he says as he gets absolutely clobbered. Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna step back. This is my winning piece. If he's dumb, he'll just base Smole. If he's smart, he'll go base Babel. Okay, whew. Alright, we should be okay here. Alright, step 1 though, heal. Step 2, put some more fear in him. Step 3, fill him full of arrows, please. You don't have a shield, so... Don't love the dodge. We almost get one-shotted. Oh no. Oh no. There's no shot that we survive multiple. Yep, and then you're gonna get based. Shocked we actually survived a hit. And he takes an agility potion and attacks a 2nd time. Rip. Okay, that's all right. It's not lethal or anything, so. All right, hopefully he can't reach me. We may have survived based on the fear lowering that AP. Whew. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yup, Small is hit crippled. I should have looked at that sooner. That's okay. In the fact that like it was gonna happen sooner or later. So Small. Unable to fight, but can reproduce until it grows old. Yeah, we have run out of damage capacity. How are you doing, Chad? You have a decent amount still. I think we just make the next set. I have nobody that's incubating right now. Boy, we're gonna be in kind of a weak spot for a little bit here. Smole's not gonna gain any more XP. Chad might. No, let's wait. Let's get Chad one more level so we get the agility. We'll just hang on. We'll just hang on for that. We do have a decent amount of money. We need to save a little over 2K. Was there anything I wanted to pick up from the Druids Fair? Okay, so this one, I don't need any of the new creatures. I don't think I want any spawning cells. Litter size. I mean, that can actually be kind of nice. Get more rolls on who's gonna be good. Bite strength. Okay, let's get the small. Let's get the bite strength. Lifespan of juvenile creatures. Okay, we have to. Abomination. I gotta watch my price here. Abomination. Okay, damage capacity. Obviously, that still is pretty good. All right, kind of expensive, but it's a once a year thing, so we'll do it. Red leg larva nest. I don't think so. Again, these are lethal fights, and I'm just not willing to chance anyone having an oops moment. Okay, new sorcerer, don't care. New blacksmith, don't care. I'm gonna look at the alchemist. Is there somebody that's just straight up better than that guy? 13 skill, 18 skill. I guess not. Okay, here we go. 48 skill. Yeah, but he's a poor healer, and healer potions are really good. If it just didn't have poor healer, I would do that. I think we're on the lookout for a new alchemist, though. Maybe let's fire the one that we currently have. I'm pretty sure his time is up. Out of the non-new ones, nobody's stellar or anything. I would want, if I was going to take on somebody from here, I would want somebody with high intelligence and decent skill. So Jehen the Tanner wouldn't be terrible. 68 intelligence is quite a lot. He's got some time. If we go to our alchemist and we remove the slave that we have working there, I think I do want to get... Yeah, 68 is ridiculously good. His skill's really low. Maybe this is a better combination. Yeah, let's hire this one. The salary's not very much. And then hopefully when one of them finishes... I wish... Oh, yeah, here we go. When one of these finishes... I mean, they're almost as good as him, frankly. And both of them are way smarter than he is. So hopefully they'll level up. And then we can take Edgar's place. Yeah. Okay, we have just enough money... Right? We don't have just enough money. Okay, let me go to here. We need to sell something. Doesn't look like we're going to use this greave anytime soon. Let's go ahead and sell that. All right, now we're okay for our upkeep for the turn. Oh, I still had my catacomb to do. Okay, well, I'm going to go do that quick. Either way, it doesn't matter. Sell that off if we're not going to use it. I'll be right back after catacomb. All right, nothing important happened in catacomb, no level ups or anything. And I actually still had Venom World to do too. I don't know why I thought that was already the end of the turn, so I didn't need to sell that, but it's fine, not a big deal. We do have an item. Oh, it's on a hard one. Spider's Den. I don't know if we can do this one, can we? Prepare for battle. Oh, with our Sapphire Beetle, I guess. Okay, 2,500. I mean, it's just not as much as the open game. And I really want Chad to level so we can do that breed. So I think we're going to do this. We'll prepare for battle. We definitely want Chad. And then if we're going to have all those humans are just so bloody dangerous. We're going to have to bring Sharp, I think. That's fine. I don't care if you can't use potions. Actually, in my benefit, if that's the case. And then bring in the ants. This may not be a victory. Or Sharp Herald will have to carry it for us. All right, ants move up. Ant move up. All right, Chad, you really need 1 level, my friend. Totally worth it, trust me. Running up, running up. Oh, so many shields, though. He looks so doofy, oh my goodness. All right, can we hit anybody? I don't think it's worth even shooting at these guys with their shields. I would rather take this guy out first. Oh, lucky hit to get us started, too. Yeah, nobody block those shots, please. All right, then we're going to switch to our faster shot. Okay, if nothing else, that does eat up his stamina. And they might be able to get to him right there, so I am going to go ahead and close that gap. We don't have to worry about them shooting us. All right, perfect. The thing that's easiest to take down takes the front, which is exactly what I would like. All right, no line of sight, but if we move here, we have 100%. I don't think I want to move up. Come on, buddy. I don't think I want to move up, so I wanted him to get that attack. And this is kind of eeny, meeny, miny, mo, frankly. He'll be the one that gets to be focus fired, so I guess we'll put it into him. Yeah, you can see that. I think we're still level 1 here, and I already have 2 attacks. There you go. All right, come on, Chad. Follow his Pinchy's example. Get a level. I do wish another thing that would be nice is if we had a building that had probably only a couple slots, but those slots where you slot a monster in there to train them, and you just get them like some safe XP essentially. There it is. Okay, perfect. You're literally eating through these guys. A nice crit. I don't even think I want to give him any more XP if I can help it, because we're kind of done with him. He's gonna get that last agility, gonna do the breed, and then we'll be on to generation 3. I say as my ant gets got, maybe not. All right, well, you can take him out. And then you move over. That gives me a clear shot. All right, I think we're going to try to just feed the ant. Yikes. All right, get him. Get him. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's too bad that poor Smole took those big hits in that battle. She could have had a couple more fights in her. He did 10 enemies. Oh, and of course he gets a bonus one. That's fine. All right, and Chad levels up. He gets 3 points because of that. That's hilarious. Okay, finish the agility. I think bite strength has a chance to inherit, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Otherwise, maybe HP would have been better. And Pinchy. Okay, 0.4 years. So we still have a while. I don't think we're gonna do development bonus here. I'm gonna try for this generation. I'm still breeding mainly towards agility. I'm gonna just try to get that ASAP. Okay, those are done. Then let's bring up and breed, and we're gonna get Chad and Smole. Offspring characteristics. So 59 to 62 agility. Our bite 51 to 55. That's nice. And we still maintain some poison. We would like our fears to go down, but it looks like our fears are kind of still there. 2 to 3 offspring. Taming is between 36 and 48. We really would like that higher tame, so I don't have to use the taming rune. The resilience is a little on the low side. All right, nothing else for it though. Are we gonna do Brew of Alteration? I think I'm gonna hold this for the Crocs. I think the Crocs are gonna be the most interesting one, simply because that greater energy steal is ridiculously good for tiring things out, and then we can just pummel them. Yeah. Okay, new apprentice, we looked at that. New stock. Don't care about weapon merchant. All right, we have nobody that's being raised at the moment. All right, we could start a building now, I think. And what I probably, well, no, we can't afford. I want the monster chamber, I think. Monster chambers, advanced building, keep monsters indoors, safe from extreme weather conditions. Each monster has their own chamber. Untamed monsters cannot attack others. We can have 8 at one time. So that will increase our holding. So let's just hold off on spending. We'll take our turn. I'm going to go grab my catacomb right off the bat. Nothing here is going to change me doing that. I'll be right back. All right, simple catacombs there. We did get a couple level ups. Wei did manage to get one. And that finishes up our development track for Wei. How are you doing? Yeah, you're still doing fine on damage capacity. Meaty is definitely taking a bit more. Tickle's leveled up, and we're just going to go straight for agility on these 2 ants. Keep working on that. Let's go do our tournament. This is the cold area, so we probably want to skip out on our bugs and our reptiles. So we'll probably do an open game here. The easier one. And we're going to need to do all of our humans. And we're going to need to do safe and keeper. All right, at least we're able to do that. Okay, and we do have an archer on both sides. Maybe we can get our wolves to flank. That's at least going to be my thought process. All right, and you're going to run here. We'll try to draw them into this choke point if we can. I will flank with both of the wolves. I just don't want to accidentally draw them in the wrong area. I can't quite tell which one they're really heading towards there. All right, you can zip around. All right, we have shots. We do. Beautiful. Oh, so good. So good. All right, you can step to the side. Oh, that was not who I wanted to move. All right, you move up 1. Okay, very low chance. Yeah. Yeah, is what it is. All right, let's see if we can draw them this way. I don't want them coming around the top. Ow. Hey, I just want to know what that shield guy's gonna do. Okay, he went around the top. Not what I wanted. All right, step 1. Let's get 1 closer. I missed that arena that gives the humans the extra agility. I think we're going in on this. I don't want to be slow here. I don't like that dodge, I'll tell you that. All right, put some fear in them. Put some fear in them. Step to the side. And block. Good, good. Okay, that'll do. Weak magic resist. Okay, so he is probably not my target. All right, you're gonna go down in single hit. I think I just need to do it. kind of feels like a bit of a waste, but on the other hand, less incoming damage. All right, you're gonna move here. And nobody's particularly hurt. Let's actually energy drain him. You don't need that energy. All right, and then you... Let's start moving around for unseen attacks. We're not going to be able to do nothing from this side, or from the front where he can block it. Okay, please don't shoot battle. Oh, arrow. Okay, don't appreciate that. You and your fatigue. All right, move up, get rid of him. That did not get rid of him, but you have a second attack. Okay, that's pretty nice. What do we want to do here? Go ahead and attack. Okay, 100%. It's not unseen though. Let's see if we can get rid of the archer. There we go. All right, well, it's our win no matter what happens now. Yeah, kind of knew that was going to happen. Wow, double. Shields are really good. They're pretty effective. Nice. Okay, we finally got a hit back. All right, we'll put the fear in him. All right, we'll give you the XP. He did not actually get the XP. Eat you. Start circling, and I think we'll just finish him off. Okay. All right, it's fine. We did have our safe did manage to get a skill point off of a medal. So, safe. What are we doing here? You've got all of that. Oh, wow, that's literally all you've managed to do. Manhunter, reptile hunter, insect hunter, combat skills general. All right, it's got to be agility first still. I value agility so ridiculously high. And keeper has also finished up his skill points, so he gets the agility. Okay, and small. We have not had the eggs yet. Right? No. All right, we're not done yet. Okay. Guild's Fair. Okay, we have 10k, so we can afford a little bit. Infusion set, extra scrolls. I mean, there's some cool beasts to be sure, but okay, here's what I'm more interested in. Alteration. Boy, those are expensive. Brew of Alteration increases the chance of mutation. I think we're getting those. Strong Swiftness Potion. We gotta watch out for those side effects. I will probably breed those wolves, but no time soon, so the mammal bonus is probably not worth it here. Endurance Potion. Yes. What are we up to? 2k. Cure Potion with Reptile bonus. Yes. Cure Potion with Insectoid bonus. Probably not. Taming Potion. It sure was nice to have one of those in an emergency, but I don't think I'm going to pay for it. I'm looking for Mammal Blood. Mammal Blood. With blood infusion, manipulate lifespan, temperature, humidity, tolerance, or fear. Mammal blood. Oh, bonus. Human blood. I believe human blood gives you talent points. That would really jumpstart a character. I don't think we can afford that right now, though. We are kind of saving up for that building. Let's buy these. Can I add to this breeding? I could. Where was that? One of these ones. This is a low side effect. Let's pop one in there. Let's pop one in there and see what we get. We don't need the crossbreeding stuff at the moment. Maybe we'll get something cool. Okay, so that was all of our fights. We went and bought things. We don't have enough money to build the building. Let's take the turn. New stock, new stock. All right, that reminds me, Alchemist. Okay, this turn we need to queue up some more potions. It literally is just kind of whatever. I guess healing potions could be vaguely useful. He's still at 22, so it's not... Oh, we can't actually create that. It's not like he's exactly like jumping fast through these skills. All right, 2 more turns queued up. All right, I'm gonna go do our catacombs and I'll be right back. No, I actually clicked through it, but we actually had a theft. I didn't have enough storage space and they stole something. It was just a potion, but that does tell me that we need to get in there and sell potions again. And this will work. Nice. Okay, at least I can do this. So we're just gonna get rid of all of those. Let's get rid of the weaker ones here. These are so bloody weak. Let's get rid of those 2. And the antitoxins are all the same. We'll hold on to 1 and we will sell. Not worth a whole ton, but recoups a little bit of the material cost. I'm not impressed with the learning we are doing. We are still at 22 alchemy skill. I'm not impressed with that at all. All right, we have our next tournament. We do have new stock. I doubt there's anything I want. Meat if we had it. We don't have our eggs yet, though. All right, let's hit the tournament. Okay, open game. Open game. All right, make it the easier set. Okay, anybody crazy? We do have a hybrid with 49 agility. He has fire spit. All right, I'm on top of that. He has fire spit. All right, we will send the 3 humans. I think I'm gonna send... I think I'm gonna send Tickles and Pinchies. I'm really trying to level them up pretty quick. And we'll send Way. Let's do it. Okay, demoralizing thing. So I'd like to catch them maybe here in the middle if I can. Okay, the Crocs, slow. Go for the flank. Run as far as you can. Want to leave room so the Croc can get to the middle. All right, let's be aggressive here and pull them in. All right, come at me, bro. Okay, that guy in the back at the moment is the one that has the fire breath. He would be my ideal target for my ranger if I can. Not overly impressed with where we got. Should have taken my shots before I moved there. Yeah, should have taken my shots before I moved. All right, that's clear. All right, we can shoot at him. I probably should have just made that the better shot. Yeah, come on over here. It's fine. They're all melee clowns. All right, what are you gonna do? Oh, I say that, and yet again, I missed that somebody had a bow. I need to be a little more careful with that. Those bow people are definitely danger. Definitely danger. All right, do we have clear shots? No line of sight there. Pretty good shot on him. We're just gonna take the pretty good shot. Damage is damage. And we whiffed 1. Okay. All right, you are in danger there, so you're gonna have to step back. Let's hit him with a fear. No, let's step back. Okay, I could have hit twice. I didn't want to chance it. Phew, okay. And here comes the fire spit. Yep. We knew that was gonna happen. A little ratty thing. Okay, the archer's what needs to go, and I have shots on him. Beautiful. Couldn't have asked for more. All right, get him. Now, can we just kill this guy? Answer is yes. The reason I ask is I kind of want this ant to be able to flank. Even if we get attacked here, then my bow can shoot him in the back. I think we're going to wait here. Nobody is particularly injured. All right, let's put some fear in this guy. And by that, I mean just whiff a bunch. There we go. You hit my alligator. Oh, he can just spam that. I thought that was on a long cooldown. All right, well, I guess not the flank I was going for, but the flank we need, apparently. Okay. All right, good. Let's go ahead and get a heal into him. All right, he blocked. That did not use a lot of energy. I would have preferred him wear himself out blocking. All right, that's fine. Good to know about that fire breath. I wonder if that's just him or if that's what fire breath normally is just a one-turn cooldown. Oof. Ow. Yeah, definitely need some backup over there. Stop hitting my ant. What did I just tell you? A third one? A third one? Alright, well, we're definitely going to do a heal here. Alright, get him. Okay, I mean, totally worth it. We got the level up there. Hey, there you go. Alright, then let's just get into position. And ditto. Alright, get him, buddy. And he's down. That was, yeah, this is a creature that exists. That's all I can say about him. That is a creature that exists. Definitely putting some shots in that. Yeah, definitely not healing him either. Alright, got some fear. Got humongous amount of agility, though. Right, come there. MVP on their team for sure. Man, we've lost so much damage capacity on those ants this time around. Yay! Okay, well, there's something. Okay, injured for tickles. Perform at least 5 melee hits without a single miss. Very nice. And let's go immediately do that. Oh, everyone's got level ups here. All right, he's almost to his extra XP thing. That's good. Okay, Sharp just finished up his extra agility. And I think I want to lower movement costs. He has to reposition to get shots a lot. Yeah, boy, he had a lot of points. So that'll help him an absolute ton. Okay, and then Babel. We were going for more agility. We're up to the +4 at least. What do you got? You have 50. All right. Agility is just such a stacked stat. So good. All right, we'll end that turn. Successful reproduction. All right, we got eggs. We only got 2. Okay, so if these are both male or both female, not going to work. If we get to pick, I would want females because then Chad could breed them. All right, let's get rid of the abomination from the potion to start with, so we won't put anything else on this turn. And I can't breed for 6 turns. That's a long time to wait, if I'm being honest. All right, Safe has a level up. Looks like that's going into agility. Pinchy has some agility. Okay, I'm gonna go hit Catacombs. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We got Tickles 1 level. How you doing, Tickles? Still need 1 more before we get any agility. We are at 1/3 of our lifespan already. Boy, the insects fade fast, don't they? All right, we have our next major one, which is Inferno. Beast of Inferno. Yeah, I can't do that. Ooh. We literally only have open game. I am not the biggest fan of that. All 2-handers too. Okay. We are really hard leaning on Sharp. I'm gonna try not to do that. We're gonna not do that for this fight. Give me way. Yeah, he is eating a lot of XP because he's so good. Kind of a weird problem to have, but yeah, I'm gonna try not to do that because I want other people to get XP, especially our fighter. He needs those levels pretty badly to bring him up to par. And zip up there. And that is everybody. Okay, for realsies, no ranged attackers, just 3 dudes with 2-handers, which is pretty spooky, I will definitely say. No shield though. Hopefully we'll be able to make good use of our magic. Oh, we have standard equipment, so I don't even have my fear staff. Boo. Yeah, we'll make them come to us. Okay, perfect. Good waste of your turn. I like that you're overburdened. Yep, and I like that you didn't try to flank. Perfect. Okay, start us off. All right, get him. Only 1 attack there. Boo. Okay, we're gonna double team this guy. We'll have Babel rotate a little bit. All right, and here, yeah, we'll take the return attack if we get one on the alligator. Okay, so when he dodges, he doesn't get the return hit, is what that tells me. God, that's brutal. Hopefully we don't go down this turn. I don't want to move there, but we could move here for a clearer shot. Good dodge. Can you dodge the 2-hander, though, is the question. Nope. Nope. Brutal. Okay, good dodges on this side. I will say this is incredibly concerning. Okay, good hits, but oh, the whiff. We need some good hits here, guys. That is not it. That is not it. We're playing a man down. Now, luckily that guy's so overburdened, he's gonna probably poop out and not be too much of a problem. God, this guy's so dodgy over there. Holy moly. We did finally get a hit. Four HP. And the whiff. And the whiff. Oh, goodness. Alright, I think we're gonna have to heal here. And there. I mean, good that we can do it, I suppose. Okay, good hits. Yikes. The pain of having to level up these low-level ants with these higher-level fights. There definitely seems to be some like meta scaling going on because we're not getting these, even on the easier settings, the like all level ones like we used to get. No! Okay, now we're really in trouble. We really need this guy to go down this turn. Alright, do we have another heal in us? We do. Alright, then let's see. Okay, we wouldn't down him in a single magic hit. Okay, now we could. Okay. And you can't move. I'm not sure it's worth hitting this thing. I guess it is. But we whiff. He's going to be easier to focus fire, is my thought. All right. Oh, and he moves into a possible flank spot. I think we've lost this one. No more counterattacks left. Oof. Oof. All right, well, we still have more healing, so we're going to use the healing. Our mana has definitely come a long ways. I think we're going to go for this guy. Yarg. All right. Prepare to be pummeled. Oh, and the guy got free. Yikes. Yeah, this is definitely our loss. At least we didn't get feared out. So we're standing here fighting, getting the XP. The heavier equipment didn't help us much here. At least we're not in heavyweight, but yeah, that definitely didn't help us. All right, if you turn that guy around, he would hit me. Okay. And I can't do any of these. Oh my goodness, we got manhandled in this fight. Yeah. We got manhandled. All right. Greedy little bugger. Wow. They know that my warrior is so weak, they're literally just ignoring him to clear out my other units. That's not a good place to be. Where is my grid follow? No, I kind of want to turn off the. I thought the combat log was one over here. Better readable font. No. Okay, I guess that is not an option. I was just going to turn that off for a nice screenshot, but c'est la vie, I guess not. Let's see if we can just nab one there. Okay, okay, maybe you're saying there's a chance. Nope. Hey, there we go. There's something. All right, I'm going to take the attack for opportunity. And it fails. We weren't going to be able to win, but just standing here getting that. If we had gotten out, maybe we could have done something. Yeah, this thing is at full HP, full energy. Lizard hybrid. Grumble. We hate that thing. I don't think we got any levels in this fight either. That's the most disappointing part. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The consolation prize. And that's my turn. Wow, I'm pretty sure the auto had that as a win too, so rip me. All right, no cripples or anything, so we have that at least. All right, the eggs are set up. We've done everything here. We have no level ups. We did get Wei. All right, Wei has just finished their development bonus. Okay, Wei, what can we do to help you? You need some help. You need some help. Make your bite a little easier. I don't know if I want to do agility first thing here. How many? You have plenty of counterattacks already. I think we need some combat power here. I would like to get it where we can do 2 bites. Because offensively, both my ants and my alligators are not doing it at the moment. We're kind of having to carry those with our humans. And when the humans fail, we just lose, basically. Okay, we do have the money to start the construction. So I want to make the monster chambers. We'll have all the interns work on that. Hey, and that even lowers the cost a decent amount. We got plenty of money left over for upkeep. And in that turn. All right, new sorcerer, new archer, new apprentice, new stock, herb market. Okay, I will do our catacombs. I'll bring you right back. Okay, got 2 level ups out of that one. Not the worst one I've ever had. We'll take the agility here. Meaty. Okay, now Meaty, you are done with your agility track. Yeah, dodge costs less energy. Bite costs less energy. Okay. The energy is not really their problem. It's damage and actually hitting things. For whatever reason, they are not good at hitting stuff. Or just putting up against dodgy things, one or the other. All right, we have the lesser nobility tournament. Ooh, again, not the best choices here. Let's... don't want to do this one because I have a whole bunch of penalties. Let's do open game. Do the lighter one. All right, there is an archer. I repeat, there is an archer. All right, we'll get Tybolt and Babel, and we'll bring in our wolves. I'm really trying to get these guys a little tougher. Sharp Herald is my clutch hitter, but I think I've overused him to the point that other people haven't leveled up enough. And we're kind of reaping what we've sown because of that. I guess another way to look at these humans, the humans will be here when your monsters grow old and die, and then they can help try to win fights while you're leveling up your weaker creatures. So it just is unfortunate that we lost Aldo when we did in the kind of life cycle of our monsters. Okay, very low chance. Yeah. All right, is what that is. All right, I would like you guys to come in here. That was not who I wanted. Man, I keep not getting the person I'm trying to... I think I've clicked on the next character to move them, and then I haven't. Not the best click detection. Always try to play too fast. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. I want them to draw into the choke point. I guess it worked out in the end. All right, so you step here. Okay, good. And yep, let's go ahead and base you. I got the dodge, and I don't think I want to step into that. Okay, gotta remember that there is that archer. Okay, glad he's not firing at my mage. I love that they moved in such a way to block the other guy from getting an attack. 21 damage. I don't love that. All right, that is definitely a heal. Have some more fear. I probably should do my physical attacks first before we do the fear. On the off chance that we kill him, the fear will have done nothing. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, that's everybody. No, he figured out he could shoot my mage. All right, we're gonna have to move. We can't let that happen. Okay, not terrible. When do the hit here. I said do the hit here. Yeah, okay, let's move over and heal. And then I guess if we're moving, let's just get moved since we're out of actions essentially. All right, hopefully you're too tired. Sure aren't. You sure aren't. All right, go ahead and take your tiny little healing potion. Okay, perfect. Wow, it's fired at the mage again. Okay, well, I mean, he understands how this combat works, I guess. Weak energy potion. I'm going to be running out of mana very soon if I'm not already. Actually, I say that. We have 24 mana left. That's actually pretty good. All right, some fear into that one. Okay, that was unfortunate. He's probably going to get got. And we're just going to take it. I don't want to open up the archer to the mage. Make him keep taking hard shots, even though apparently he's just going to make them all. Oh, man. These have been some rough fights these last couple episodes. Okay, good. Didn't hit the low person. All right, step 1, heal. Step 2, back up. Try to make that shot harder for him. All right, on this side, I think we're going to focus fire this guy now, because he's lower. Oof. Okay, one of them tried to run. Excellent. That frees up one of my wolves to go take out the archer. We're going to be okay now. Ooh. I say that, and then they immediately down one of my wolves. All right, so you... go to there. Let's get a heal here, just in case. I don't want to have an oops. Extra agility, don't love that. Dodgy, dodgy. I probably should, once I'm done with the agility on these wolves, I probably should get Manhunter, since this is the battle I tend to bring them into. All right, let's do this first. Okay, yeah, that could still really go in either direction. Let's hip fear him. On the off chance that he downs my warrior, maybe we can get him to run. I do wish the fear staff also had a damage option. Or I could bring 2 staves and switch between them. Okay, he did get the hit. Oh, and he did kill him. Ooh. Okay, you first. Okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Pain. We did so much healing. Keeper got an injury. Not great, but that's okay. He can rest. A new sorcerer, new archer, new apprentice, new stock. I don't think I care. Okay, this I do. All, again, we're just going to keep stocking up so that we can... Ooh, there we go. We can make alteration potions with that. Yeah, we also, I believe because we're in the south, we have the better herb chance. If you're up north, I believe you have less herbs, which seems really, really bad. Because, I mean, the number one way to progress is to get an alchemist who can actually make potions that we can use on our monsters. Like, that's the good stuff. Also, I've already spent way more money than I actually can. You. None of that. No, you. Yeah, can't afford that. What else is so expensive here? You. All right, that should be fine. Man, pricey. The price of herbs is too dang high. But on that note, that will be the end of this episode. As usual, don't forget to leave a like on the video if you're still enjoying it. Comments are very welcome as we explore through the different mechanics that we have. And of course, if you want to go above and beyond, super thanks, super chats, check out the Patreon linked in the channel info, or consider becoming a member on Patreon. All right, monster breeders, hopefully this was another good one for you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Babble out.